Hello, and welcome to a short video overview on the integration between Acumatica and Skynamo. Before we begin, we're going to have a quick look at the setup side of things, where you will be asked for some of your login details to set up the integration. These details include your Skynamo client name, which can be found in the front section of your Skynamo URL, your Acumatica details, and your Skynamo provided secret key, which we will provide to you. You can then click Submit, and you will be taken to a thank you page, which you can then close. Once these details have been submitted, Skynamo will have access to all of this current information from the integration side of things and will now be able to start our setup from inside Skynamo. We can set up commands to run every 5, 15, or 30 minutes depending on your requirements. As you can see here, we've set the command to run every hour on the 42nd minute, and this command runs every 15 minutes. We are now going to move over to Acumatica to show how when we create a new customer, the customer information pulls through to Skynamo, and when we place an order on Skynamo, the order will pull back to Acumatica. So, in Acumatica, we can look at receivables and then click on Customers, where we are then going to create a new customer called P&P. As we can see, this customer does not exist currently, so we're going to create a new one. You can do this by clicking on the plus button and entering their business details into the customer information boxes. Once we have completed this information, we're then going to click Save and head over to Skynamo, where we will just check that the customer is not on Skynamo, as we have not run any integrations yet. By searching the customer name in the customer search bar, we can see there is no customer pulling through yet. We will now run our commands that run automatically in the background. These commands will log in to Acumatica, download the customers, and import it into Skynamo, as you can see here. If we click on Log Entries, we can see that the customer has imported across. We can then search for the company in the Customer tab in Skynamo, which we can see here. And if we click the customer, we can see all of the customer's details, which was loaded across to Skynamo from Acumatica. Now, we can go back to Acumatica, where we will select Sales Orders to check that there are no current orders for that customer, which we can see here. If we then go back to Skynamo and place an order at the customer by selecting the Add drop-down box and selecting Create New Order, we can then select from our range of products and change the quantity of the order if need be, before selecting Add. We can then add to this order with another product. Once you are satisfied with your order, you can select Next in the bottom right corner, which will take you to a Comments, Reference, and Recipients page where the customer can also electronically sign off on the order before selecting Next in the bottom right. We will then be able to view the entire order here, as well as all comments, notes, and signatures before placing the order. A pop-up notification will then appear notifying you that your order has been placed and showing your order number, which in this case is order number 2. We can then select Back to Skynamo and refresh the current page. You will then see the order has been placed. By clicking on the order, we can take a look at the order in more detail before signing off on it. Commands will then run in the background, as seen here, pushing the order back into Acumatica through the API. Once this is completed, we can head on over to Acumatica again, refresh the Sales Orders page, where we can then see the order has been pulled through from Skynamo. By selecting the order number, we can see the details of the order which match the order from Skynamo. We can then pull products from Acumatica as well by selecting Inventory on the Acumatica side of things, followed by Stock Item. We can then search for our product, in this case a computer mouse, where we will see there are no mouse products available. We can also check on Skynamo, where we will again see no mouse products available. By selecting the plus button in Acumatica, we can now create this product by filling in the product details and pricing information before selecting Save. We will now be able to see mouse listed as a product on the Acumatica side of things. We can now go ahead and run the Skynamo scripts to import this information into Skynamo. We can head on over to Skynamo and select Imports, where you will see the new products are currently being imported across. We can then refresh this page and see that the importation has stopped. Now we go to Log Entries, where we can see the new product has been imported. If we then go ahead and search for the new product under the Products tab, we were able to see mouse is now listed as a product in Skynamo and will have all of the product details you entered from the Acumatica entry. And there you have it. Thank you for watching this Acumatica integration overview video for Skynamo, the all-in-one field sales platform.